Well, hey there. Long time no see. So yeah, it's been about 3 months since I filmed last, and we've been pretty busy. Had a poplar tree that we had cut down a couple years ago, and I finally just got to cleaning it up. Some of it was a little rotten, but some of it's still good for burning, so gonna be adding some of that to our burn pile, which you wouldn't think poplar is really that great at burning, but honestly, most of the winter, this winter, we burned poplar and it worked just fine. Here it is right here. I still need to haul this over to the pile over there, but it's already starting to dry out on me. Storing it underneath our new carport that we got installed. Not sure if I showed you the carport or not, but it seems to be holding up even with the wind. And we also recently got a Subaru Ascent. So as two people that work from home, you might be asking yourself, well, why did you get a Subaru Ascent? Well, that's kind of the other news we want to break to you. Deanna and I will be welcoming a new adventure to the household in August of this year. So we just found out recently he's a boy. So we'll be welcoming a boy to our family this year. Pretty exciting stuff. So if you're wondering why we've been absent for so long, that's one of the main reasons. We couldn't really get out hiking because Deanna was going through that beginning phase of, well, being pregnant. Been working on quite a few house projects recently. We just remulched this area. I had to put down some fabric because the cardboard thing wasn't working too well. The weeds were kind of growing right through it. So put some fabric down, put some new mulch down. I did not film any of that, so that's what I've been up to. Then also out here, our fruit trees are really taking off this year. Got some grapes already starting to flower over here. The peach trees had already flowered as well. You can kind of see them out here. Hopefully we're actually going to get some peaches this year. We still need to clean up the raised beds from last year. Deanna had some stuff growing, as you can see with the frost cloth. Over the wintertime, we got some leafy greens and stuff like that over the wintertime, which is nice. Going to be tilling up this area and probably putting some beans in this area like we did last year. Need to add a little bit more compost or something and till this area up a little bit. This is really our only traditional garden area we have out here. The peach trees are really taking off. Like this one really took off. Then we got our 2 pear trees and 2 apple trees. I just got some neem oil on them. Hopefully we can keep the aphids and stuff off this year. These 2 apple trees got hit with aphids pretty bad last year, so we're hoping with that neem oil we'll keep those guys off there and they'll be a bit more productive as far as growth goes. Don't expect any apples from them this year, but we might get some peaches this year. Got some potatoes in the bags. We're gonna have some more potatoes and sweet potatoes in the raised beds over there. Yeah, this morning Deanna and I just repacked all of our containers for the container garden, get those prepared. She's been actually growing some tomato plants and stuff inside our house under some grow lights, getting those seeds going. So we've been very busy, just not a whole lot to film and show you guys lately. Not sure if I've ever even shown you guys these solar panels, but we have 6 400-watt panels that help supplement the electricity usage in our house. We have it powering a couple freezers and a fridge full time, and also my office upstairs. So it generates quite a bit, but obviously with inflation and just power in general just going up in price, didn't help as much as we thought it would, but it's still helping out quite a bit. I recently got that chipper going again, changed the oil. Even though it did catch on fire that one time, we're still using that chipper. Still seems to be working after I replaced some of those parts. This is the product that comes from that chipper. It's pretty nice and thin. Probably good for chickens, bedding and stuff like that. So we like the product that it produces. Then we got our compost pile here. We used some of the leftover mulch from last year and been adding our kitchen scraps and stuff to it, veggies, and then I've been trying to add some grass shavings and stuff in here and trying to fluff this up. So I can show you real quick with one hand. Not very well. Nice and dark inside there. Needs to be turned over again. Haven't gotten to that yet today. Our friends Damien and Emily gave us some rhubarb. The rhubarb's starting to come out. Actually, I need to why some of these branches and stuff in here. One of our chores here is to uncover the strawberries. There's actually a bunch of Juneberry strawberries over here, so they can get the flower in. Actually, I do see a couple flowers in there already. In this area we got a bunch of berries and stuff that honestly hasn't taken off too well. I think I need to trim off some of the branches above here with the pole saw, get a little bit more sun throughout the day. Another upcoming project, we actually plan on running a sewer line to the RV. So I'll finally have full hookups on this thing. We got water and electric to it right now. Our little mushroom garden is down here. Just put some mulch down there recently, so some of the mushrooms that grow on the ground will take off. And this is what I'm going to be trying to conquer a little bit more this afternoon. I'm not going to get it all done. I tried to get as much as I could with the stump bucket, but you can see here some of these are just massive. I got back here yesterday with the chainsaw and started cutting some of those down to the ground as much as I can. But I think for this year, I'll try to at least salvage what I've got done. I'm going to take the tractor back and forth through here and try to level this out so a little bit more gradual slope through here. And I'll throw some grass seed down. I bought some grass seed, so expand our yard a little bit off this way. And then I'll just have to try to, next year when I can hit it up again, or when I get time later this year, I can try to hit it up. But yeah, just a bunch of little random projects we have going around this homestead. Use that term loosely since we don't have animals or anything like that. Got the wood pile over here. Got quite a bit of wood over there. I don't know how many cords that is, but I only used the back section of it during the wintertime, so I think we have enough for next year already, but still need to move a little bit more over there. At some point we want to expand this out and put some more blueberry plants. We only have 4 of them right now, but they have grown quite a bit, so got some more mulch around there recently as well. Got some more berries behind the shipping container. Then of course we got wine berries throughout our entire property. Yeah, back to the little Mahindra. Throw some of those teeth on this box blade here and get going. All right, got those teeth on here to help fluff up that soil a bit, and let's get pushing this around. So I'm not really sure how much of that you actually saw. Kind of hard to get a right angle there. It is very hard to show the angle here, but I feel like I'm about ready to tip over the entire time I'm doing this. So I might just have to try to sweep up and down. Just obviously it's much quicker to go this way if I can figure it out, but here it really drops over. I felt like I was gonna tip over here, so I need to try to come back over here with the front end loader and try to smooth it out. Up and down, and then if I can use the box blade, it seems to work better to actually smooth things out than the front end loader, but we'll see. I think what I'm going to do next is kind of come in here with the front end loader and kind of scoop out. There's like a little bump here. It's kind of hard to see with the GoPro. Try to smooth out the transition between here. Slowly making progress. I think it'd be a lot easier. I still have to get some of the bigger roots out of here with the chainsaw. I'm finding more and more as I'm kind of spreading this dirt around. But I think once I get most of those roots out of there, it'd be nice if I could get a tiller out here to kind of fluff things up a little bit better. But currently we do not own a tiller. So I'm just using the box blade to trying to do that the best I can. But yeah, I'm thinking about just kind of curving it along there for this year, at least clear out part of it. Smooth out as much as I can and save the rest of that for next year, because it really starts to drop off more as you get closer there. And you can see there's still trees growing out there, and at the base of each one of those trees, those are just offshoots. It's probably at least 3 or 4 inch diameter trees coming out of there that I'm gonna have to dig out with the stump bucket. But if I can just do a little bit each year, just slowly push this back. It's definitely starting to smooth out. You can see it's kind of going with the grade of the current land now. I went back and forth, and I basically just started going around like I was mowing it, but with the box blade, just trying to smooth everything out. But before I can do much more of that, I'm gonna have to come out here and cut some more of these roots out. Sorry it's been so long since I made a video here. It might be another while before I make another one. a lot on our mind these days, so we'll see how it all goes. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. And as always, adventure on.